welcome back my YouTube friends. Alright, so today's video comes by way of viewer request. We are doing the backside big spin trick tip, so let's get started. So there's actually kind of a few ways to go about learning this trick. You can get really good at popping your fakey big spins. And then just take it the other direction. You can get really good at 360 shove-its. And then just kind of body varial with the board. I imagine you can also just get really good at pop shove-its and then late 180 it, but I've never seen anyone actually learn it that way. That's more of once you get big spins, you can kind of work your way to that. I wouldn't recommend going that route with it. So once you feel comfortable with either of those tricks or both, learning the big spin is actually a pretty simple adjustment. So yeah, like I was saying, it's really just like a 360 shove it with a body varial in the same direction, or a fakey big spin just going the other way. You can think of it as either of those and you should get to the same result. Either way you want to go with it, you should be fine. So let's move on to foot placement for this trick. Alright, so for me personally, I find it a lot easier to do it off the nose. It just gives you a bigger thing to scoop. So it's pretty much the same foot placement for a 360 shove it. Back foot, kind of like a 360 flip, but more flat. And your front foot, really you can just put it wherever it's comfortable. It's not going to be needed for this trick at all. So back foot right about here, front foot wherever feels safe. And you just wind up and scoop. So probably the two most common issues people have when trying to learn this trick is either they can't do the full rotation, they end up landing 90 degrees and just slipping out, which sucks, but to combat that, just wind up, like really commit. You can almost carve into it at first if you're just getting comfortable with them. And yeah, swing your shoulders. Any spinning, scooping trick, use your freaking shoulders, folks. Where your shoulders go, your legs will follow. So yeah, don't be afraid to really whip it. I think the more common issue people have with this trick is the board flips, and they land pretty much closer to a big flip than a big spin. I know I personally struggled with that issue a lot. What I find really helps, and it's the same with 360 shove-its versus 360 flip, it's keeping your back foot flat. If your back foot's flat for the scoop, it'll bring the board around without flipping it over. When you do the scoop for it, move your back foot in the direction of the bolts, not behind you. That's a common misconception. What's going to happen if you go behind you is it's A, going to flip, or B, just not get off the ground very well. Alright, so I hope this video can help you with this trick. I really recommend learning it. It's super fun. It feels really cool. It's like the most dancery feather foot trick, but it feels awesome. But yeah, once you learn it, play with it and enjoy it, because it's a really, really fun trick. Like every skate trick, but especially this one. They're also really great for learning a handful of other tricks that really require that scoop and motion to get down. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment any other tricks you guys would like to learn. I'm always down to do a trick tip. If I know how to do the trick, I'll teach it. No questions asked. Either way, I'm gonna go home, shower, and rub ice cream all over my face. Oh, I'm so hot. I know, why are you wearing a flannel? Because I need to lose weight. Either way, I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.